Hi, so today we're going to look at a round by TSM where they take long A control, isolate by isolating the pit guy by throwing two smokes here and here. And they come out long and they're going to try to kill the guy on pit, and then once the smokes dissipate they can choose to go up long or to fall back. This is a game versus Envious at Cologne 2015. So let's see from the top view how this plays out and how they go about getting that long A. So the CT Kiyoshima gets tagged by Dupree, Vice, I mean. Smoked off long. So MBK's up close. He threw this smoke. MBK threw this smoke here so that he could run across into pit and get there safely. So TSM gets control of lower mid with KGMB here, so they know that they have lower mid control with the four of these guys here. So they're getting ready to throw smokes here and here and then push out. So I believe it'll be Kerrigan and Device. We'll watch how they throw the smokes after and see if they throw any flashes as well. So they're kind of hanging out here. They toss the smokes. Sounds like flashes are going to go off. Yep. Double flash. They get out. Push MBK into pit. Take him out. Perfect. Perfectly isolate him. Even if there was a guy in the corner, it would have been really hard to back him up without just committing to it. So they put Device with the op on the long A platform, just to pick the platform, and they're just taking their time. Now they have full map control as much as they want. Cajun worked his way from lower mid back to top mid, so they lost tunnel, so Kerrigan went all the way around. They smoked off catwalk. They're just going to work their way up long A with the Vice sitting in the pit with the op, just waiting. Smoked across, it was a little bit, it wasn't the greatest, but it covers them from jumping across. So what you want in the worst case scenario, the round's pretty much over. So long A with this smoke, with the smoke at the cross, you want to cover the left side is the most important, because if an opper is opping from CT spawn, they know exactly where the edge is. So if your smoke lands on the right side, it doesn't affect his crosshair placement at all. He can just put his crosshair on the edge of that wall from down at CT spawn, and he has the advantage. So if the smoke lands on the left side of this choke point, even if you mess it up, it's way better to be on this side of the choke point rather than this side. Because now if it's on this side and he's opping from here, he has to guess, okay, am I going to see him here? He's going to have to put his crosshair around here, and you're going to be jumping across. You have a lot better chance of getting across because he doesn't know how fast you're going to be going. And when you just pop out, or you could throw flashes in through the smoke if he's up close to get across. So what TSM does for post palm plant positions is really nice as well, as they put one on Goose, Devices in pit, and they plant the bomb for the platform. So if he's playing from this back platform, he can see the bomb. And then they had Kerrigan up on catwalk, one guy here, and then Device back here. So they had a nice triangle around the bomb. So if Device misses the shot on the guy coming up the ramp, or dies from a guy coming long, they had Cage in there to trade out, and then Kerrigan can also come back and trade out that way. So let's go back. Demo UI. Let's try to see how they throw those smokes. Make sure this is the right round. And no, it's not. second. Let's go back one more. It's demo viewer. What the heck? I gotta go back 2 rounds maybe. Sorry about this. I'm not too familiar with this. 4, okay. What's the 4th round? So another important thing is that this is the first gun round that they're pulling this strategy off, which is very neat. And they don't do it again for the rest of the half. But it gets them that first gun round, which is very important. So 10 seconds in, we're gonna pause. Okay, so Dupree is an AK. I think he just dropped down. Oops. Device is opping on mid. He gets that tag onto Kiyoshima early, which is really nice. Cajun B is throwing flashes into B, and he's going to be holding the tunnels. Basically from here to here. Or definitely from here to here to start. Zipnix is going to be... Zimpex is going to be watching the long push. So he's just going to go back and forth between this angle on the doorway. Just bobbing and weaving, in and out, in and out. And Kerrigan's going to go to top mid, watch top mid. Hang around in this kind of area in between here. So he's up against the barrel. His crosshairs on just above this black dot in the middle. And I would say the height is about those things on the side. So he throws a flash. And a second flash. Goes. Okay. Wish there was a rewind, is there? I don't think there is. Only fast forward. It's probably gonna screw up my demo now. I'll just start the round over. So now let's see who throws that second smoke. And then we can watch the entry fraggers go into. So I'm gonna guess it's device. I mean, Zimfnix. Okay, so he goes into that corner, lines it up with the top ledge. Maybe I can go back quickly with that. No, maybe. Yikes. Start the round over. Now I know who to watch. Sorry. Oh man. So it looks like he goes into the corner by the door and then puts his crosshair just on the top of that ledge and clicks and throws. So Zimfnix is probably the one who throws the farther one away, and Kerrigan's the one who throws the one closer to the corner. So he comes here, he spots long, goes back and forth. Just trying to see if anybody plays up close aggressive. Doesn't see anything. So now when they're ready to go, he gets into that corner, puts his crosshair right there. Can I screenshot that? Yeah, okay. And he just clicks and throws. Boom. So, that pops those two. Then Kerrigan's flashing in over in behind. Device is still watching top mid for this. Anybody pushing through the smoke or catwalk. And Cajun's just watching the tunnels push, making sure that they don't get flanked, either from this way or from lower B. It's a pretty good strategy. They're all spread out. So let's see how these two guys go in and enter frag. MBK's got a scout at long. That's difficult.
Flashback. I'm going flashback.
So they get the smokes off. He whips the one shot and they just trail in. So you can see this big wall of smokes. Oh, damn it. See the big wall of smokes? And then these guys have no idea. So they boost Kenny back up onto the platform. And they try to take this battle here. He throws a flash to get himself out, which probably saved his life because Kenny was there waiting. What else is there to say about this run? I think that's it. It's just good post plant positions. Just an overall very well played strategical round by TSM. You can watch the round play out from this position. So they have that opper in the pit just watching the platform angle, and Kenny's just waiting for them to commit. Pop flash into the site. Kenny gets that first shot and gets taken out. Trade kills 1 for 1. It's pretty solid. They plan it for that long platform, not the pit. But he goes into the pit anyways because he's watching the long A angle. And see, they have this nice triangle set up where no matter where he comes from, he's probably going to be fighting 2 people. Or there's a chance that if one of them plays correctly, they can always make it a 2-on-1. Except for Kerrigan on Cat, which is kind of just their information point guy. So if he's coming catwalk, Cajun would have just hid in the corner, waited for him to come up close, and they would have had a crossfire on long. So no matter where they are, if one of them dies, they immediately have a crossfire and a 2-on-1 because it's 3 versus 1. So getting that trade doesn't matter as long as they win the round. That concludes my first video. I hope everybody learned something there. Some decent smokes. How to take over, get some good long A control. Thanks for watching. Bye.